My name is Espinoza. I'm the facilities director for Industrious. I've been with Industrious for 8 years. We started off with 14 locations. Now we have 200 when I first started. Industrious is a workspace provider. Whether you want an office space, a meeting room, a suite, we really try to enable people to have an empowering workspace. We have 200 locations globally in 65 major cities. Inc. magazine nominated us as the 500 fastest growing company in the world, which is pretty amazing and exciting. And yeah, I've been with Industrious for 8 years. I think we just had our 3-year anniversary with Fexa. I love it. Listen, we'd follow Kim anywhere. She's such a great time, but it's been really great networking and meeting people that I haven't seen in a really long time, and new facilities directors out there. So it's really nice. I think the big game changer with Fexa was really the ability to have custom reports. That's really changed the way that we're looking at our business. Fexalytics is something that drives my decision-making really every day in small and big ways. I'm using it to measure our team's performance. I'm using it to measure our vendor KPIs with our vendor scorecard. I'm really, really leaning into ensuring that our finance team is looking at it for the full life cycle of those invoices as well. I think the before and after really was definitely the Fexalytics, and I think it was just the visibility, the lack. Really, you have more now visibility, and I'm able to carve up the data the way that I need to see it. I love that Fexa has customizable features. What may work for me may not always work for, another provider. So I'm able to have that ability to manipulate the data how I need to see it. I'm also using it for our priority time goals. So my team is measured on how quickly we're closing those work orders. So really looking into, our emergencies being closed within 24 hours, et cetera. Industrious and facilities in particular is not a revenue generating department. So we want to keep finance as our friend. So I'm really using the platform to build our accruals. So making sure our NTEs are up to date, making sure our PM modules are really encapsulating, what our spend is going to be, helps me manage to my budget in ways that our previous platform didn't allow us to. To me, it all kind of goes back to the leases. A lot of how our lease types are negotiated, what is our responsibility versus the landlord. I think that drives a lot of our decision making, the quality of that building as it's being turned over to us. Having really strong relationships with your real estate team, your legal team, obviously your design and your construction team. And facilities has a seat at that table, right? When you're negotiating those new locations and you're really having an opportunity to voice, what the capital investment needs to be when that location is getting turned over to you, really helps the long-term ability to manage that in budget too. Everybody's talking about AI. I think we're talking about it too. I'm really interested to see how that's going to change not only Industrious, but just the industry as a whole. There's a lot of things that we still need to continue to maintain. I think, our internal surveys, our external surveys as well. I think making sure you're having those touch points with your people, with your customer base, really just continues to strengthen your brand. Of course I would. Yeah, I really love the regional breakouts too. I can't be everywhere at all times. So making sure my team, whether it's my West Coast team, my East or Central, making sure my managers and my coordinators are out there networking, representing our brand, but also building, their profile as well. I think it's really important to always be networking. Absolutely. I really think that, putting the work in to building the platform how you need it for your business really pays it forward. There's time and investment. Obviously, change is really hard. It's hard for your facilities team. It's hard for your operations team. But if you do the work, Fexa really has been a game changer for us and highly recommend it.